1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
And my brother, Trevor.
Next thing, don't we? Just to say, in many cultures, that is not acceptable. It's actually considered, I think in Vietnam, it's considered a very rude thing to do. So yeah, that's some of our hand gestures, as you said, Cuz, about speaking with our hands. And I think we all do that, and we don't always realise. I remember a few years ago when I was doing some training, people were sometimes an interviewee for a job, say, something like that, and sometimes they were the interviewer, they were the sort of boss man. And there was a camera in the top of this office where these were taking place. And so I was taking part in this. And after each interview, which probably lasted about 15 minutes, the whole team looked at the interviews that had happened. And obviously, when we all saw our own interview, both as interviewer and interviewee, we saw things and heard things, I guess, which surprised us. I was okay with what I heard, things I was saying, but I couldn't believe how much I was talking with my hands. I was making points, and I'm doing it now to illustrate, but I know actually I'm somebody who does talk quite a lot with my hands. It's just something we do, not always aware of it, but it somehow is in cohorts with what we're saying. So yeah, talking with your hands, we don't always realise we do it. And I suppose it comes down to how often do we really see ourselves as others see us? How often do we hear ourselves as others see us? I mean, you and I, Cuz, we know what our voices sound like when recorded because we sing things. But actually, for many people, the first time they hear themselves on something, on a podcast or something else, they think, I don't sound like that, do I? So, and I've got friends who say exactly that when they've come onto a podcast, something like that. So yeah, our voices, we don't really hear ourselves like other people hear us. So would you say you do? Do you understand your voice? I mean, you hear yourself singing, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, because I do a lot of the editing, so so sometimes
of course you do,
yeah, sometimes I cringe when I listen to myself. I think, oh, what is that? Why are you talking like that?
Absolutely.
And then I try the next time I do the recording, to try to sound different. But then you ever so often you get into your natural comfy state of speaking, don't you? You just think, because it's natural. If you try to put on something, if you try to put something on, it doesn't last very long. And so I've just come to accept it.
And the same thing, as you're talking, I can see your hands. Just to make the point we were talking about, I don't think you are aware any more than I am when I do it, that your hands are amplifying what you're saying, and we all do that. Do you speak with your hands, Gladys, would you say?
I think I speak more with my hands than with my mouth.
Well, I think we all do. We use our hands a lot, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We do use our hands a lot, absolutely. Okay, well, that's what I was going to say today about hands. I've now got a few questions and answers of changing a bit of a subject, see what you think. Now, if both of you could create a new bank holiday, and different countries have different numbers of bank holidays, what would you be commemorating, or what would you call the bank holiday? We'll start with you, Gladys.
I didn't get that quite clearly. What would I call a bank holiday?
Yeah, if you could have a new bank holiday, I don't know how many bank holidays you actually have, where things close down, the banks particularly close down. But if you could have a new one, what?
I actually wonder why they call it bank holiday. Ever since I've been in England, I've wondered why. Why is it a bank holiday? Why call it a bank holiday? Any other name but bank.
I mean, true. I mean, on a Sunday, banks tend not to open either. But I think it was because banks didn't open on a Monday or Friday, or because it was a weekday that the bank holiday was on. So not every country some call it public holiday or whatever, but we tend to say bank holiday. What about you, Cuz? If you could have a new one, Cuz, what would you commemorate? What would you call it? What would you celebrate?
I would like to record. Yeah.
Go on, bro.
All right. So I would like to recognize all the disabilities put into one. So it'd be a national disability day where, you know, different unseen disabilities are recognized, where people have disabilities that are not visible, and they just recognized. I think that's what I would call mine.
Yeah, that's a good.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.